Set against the backdrop of a global health emergency, the coronavirus pandemic has flipped territory politics in a way no one saw coming. Michael Gunner's leadership during the crisis has delivered a much-needed boost to his flagging popularity, but he's been accused by his opponents of politicising the pandemic to his advantage. After a chaotic 4 years of scandal and white-anting that went on in the former Country Liberals government, Gunner's team came to power in 2016 on a promise of restoring stability.
We are Territorians. We weather challenges together.
But the Labor team started to crack 2 years in. It was in deep financial trouble and borrowing money just to meet its operational day-to-day costs and pay public servant wages. When 3 Labor members spoke out, they were controversially dumped from the caucus.
The budget is in crisis, and no matter how much spend you put out there, we're in crisis.
It ultimately sparked a by-election in February here in the Darwin seat of Johnston. Labor managed to just hold on to the seat, but it was punished by the Greens over its decision to lift the fracking moratorium. Labor's pro-fracking position, which enjoys support in much of the business sector, isn't the only issue causing resentment in parts of the broader community. There's concern out bush with the delivery of Labor's signature promise to build more homes in remote Aboriginal communities. But there's been praise as well over its decision to close the borders early and to send Indigenous Territorians back to communities to stay safe during the COVID crisis. The Territory government has relied on stimulus measures to carry the sluggish economy along through COVID. With government debt expected to soar past $8 billion this financial year, many Territorians are questioning what the future will look like. As a leader who basically faces no real opposition in Parliament, Michael Gunner has had a revival thanks to COVID. He lost support when he disappeared on holidays immediately after his Treasurer dropped a bombshell report about the state of the economy. And a controversial $12 million government grant to build a grandstand in his own electorate wasn't a good look. But he turned things around with the virus response, survived a heart attack and had a new baby that's been the mascot of his campaign. Whether this pandemic turns out to be the panacea that delivers Labor a second term is anyone's guess, though the punters are betting on a returned Labor government. The contest has Michael Gunner up against an opposition leader who heads into this election as a party of one, and a former Chief Minister leading a loose band of outsiders who might help decide the balance of power.